Okay, y'all. I've been out of town for a couple days here, and this is a turf type tall fescue in North Texas, and we got some rain, some serious rain. And I can tell by the return on my pool here that is about 6 inches, probably closer to 5 inches above where I normally keep it at. So we probably got 5 inches of rain in the last 2 days. So now I got to drain this a little bit. The Bermuda lawn is still coming out of dormancy here, and it's getting here. And quick fact, there's no fertilizer on this. Well, not bagged synthetic fertilizers. This is all organic. I threw some compost on it. So make sure you guys stay to follow me, because I'm going to show you how to maintain this lawn without using any of that store-bought fertilizer stuff. But anyway, I want to talk to you about fungus, seeing that we had all the rain in the area. And if you have, especially St. Augustine, this is for everyone, but more particularly St. Augustine people, because there's a fungus out there that's called TARR, which is take all root rot. And one of the indications that you're going to have for this fungus is yellowing of the leaves of the grass. If you look at your lawn, you start to seeing yellowish tint or yellowing leaves. That could be an indication of the onset of this take all root rot. And especially if this yellowing is after heavy rainfalls like we've been having. We've had a lot of rain, a bunch of rain to come through, warmer temperatures. That's prime fungus growing situations. So some people may say, hey, that could be a iron deficiency there. That could be possibly true. But the thing about that, if your lawn was iron deficient, it doesn't have to be after a rain to show it. It would already be yellowing just from the deficiency. So, but if you're seeing this yellow lime green type lawn, especially after heavy rains or the heavy rain, then there's a pretty good chance that this is a fungus onset. So if this is you, I want you to go out and grab some of this. The name that I'm trying to get you to look at here is azoxystrobin. That is the active ingredient in Scott's disease X fungicide. But azoxystrobin is what it is. You can find this in several different names, but one of the easiest and quickest available is at your home Lowe's or Home Depot, which is named Scott's disease X. I need you to get that out pronto. The next thing, or the other thing, is propiconazole. This is propiconazole. This is the active ingredient in advanced fungus control. This is the active ingredient in this product here. I need you to go and get that product. Whichever one you get, take it and put you some few ounces of non-dishwashing liquid, or just go and buy your surfactant. Put that in with it before you put it out on the lawn. This is something that you want to go ahead and do now. If I were you and I had yellow St. Augustine, I would go to the store right now while this video is playing and grab it, or pause it, go get it, and come back. There's reason I'm telling you this, because it's better safe than sorry when it comes down to that fungus on a St. Augustine grass. Some people might say, oh, it could be just an iron deficiency. Go ahead and grab you some iron then. If it is iron deficiency, this will go ahead and clear it up, assuming that your pH is not out of balance too far. But iron will usually deep darken green your lawn pretty quick. The liquid version is what I like the most, but you can just go ahead and grab you some ironite or some type of iron product like this one here and throw it out. Like I said, I like the liquid version because it's a quicker absorption, quicker acting. Or what you can do if you can't get a hold to any of those products, throwing out some compost will really help you out. Get you some compost and spread it out across your lawn. Pure compost, not a compost mix, just compost. And if you can get a hold to that, that will help you out. And one of the things I don't want you to do is fool with any fertilizer. When I say fertilizers, I'm talking about the synthetic stuff off in the bags of fertilizer that's in the store. I want you to use only organic, 100% organic, not a organic based fertilizer. If you see the word based off in there, leave it alone. That would be the only fertilizer that I would suggest you put on there. But you want to do that, and if you can't get a hold of that, I've already showed you how to make a compost tea. So real quick, to make a compost tea, you need something. You're going to start off with some cow manure and compost, or just plain cow manure, or just plain compost. You're only going to need about three cups of this. Find yourself a bucket, fill it with rainwater if you can, or just if you have rainwater sitting around, fill it up with rainwater. If you don't have rainwater, fill it up with tap water and let it sit out in the sun for about a few days to get rid of all the chlorine. Then I want you to add some kelp, some liquid kelp. I want you to add some humic acid. I want you to add some molasses. And I want you to add some fish fertilizers. And you only need about 2 ounces of each of these. 2 ounces, two. Just put 2 ounces. Just throwing it out there. The biggest deal is going to be the 3 cups of manure. That's basically all. You can do this with just the manure alone. All of this is extra. Put a paint strainer to keep the manure from getting into the water. Keep all the big parts from getting into the water, because we're making a liquid here. So you're going to put that off in the strainer, let it sit there, and you want to stir it every day for a few days, for maybe 5 days. So basically what you're doing, you are farming, you are creating more microbes, more organisms. You're growing the organisms in there. And if you don't want to wait a week or 5 days or so, you can buy something like this cheap aerator. Basically is a fish pump. Just take this and put it off in the water, turn it on. In about 2 days, your mixture will be ready. So after you're done with that, you're gonna mix about 3 ounces per 1,000 square feet in a gallon of water and spread out. This is adding a bunch of beneficial microbes that will fight the fungus. And this is also called a compost tea. You can buy it yourself here. You can look in my Amazon store that's up above my profile. You will see all these products off inside my lawn essentials page, that you can buy all of these products off Amazon. Your lawn is going to love it. It's going to give your lawn a big boost of nutrients, micro and macro nutrients, and it's going to give you a lot of beneficial organisms that have been depleted or reduced in volume by the use of the synthetic fertilizers. This is going to bring it back up. The nutrient value of your soil is going to be boosted with all these new microbes that you are infusing into the lawn. And not to get too far off into a rant here, but you can literally only use compost as your fertilizer for your lawn and skip the synthetic stuff altogether. This lawn right here that you're looking at is all synthetic, just compost. Unless you want to add my, this is not a fertilizer per se, but I use it. This is what I use on my lawn all the time. Anyway, I hope this video caught you in time for you to react to it, especially if you have St. Augustine grass. Take all root rot. That's what we're battling here. There are other fungus out there also that could be like brown patch, that Pythium blight, and just the list goes on fungal outbreaks that your lawn could have, with the tar, T-A-R-R, take all root rot being one of the most devastating for St. Augustine grass. I hope you found this video helpful. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.